On a freezing winter day in the streets of northeast China, a blind man was shouting with all his strength. At this moment, an old man riding a tricycle passed by. The old man directly picked up 2 bags of bean sprouts and boldly threw out a 5 yuan bill.
这是妈呀，我倒了！哎，人长回来，来来，不要。
The blind man selling bean sprouts was named Zhuang Baoqing. The bean sprouts he sold had no technology or tricks, and were deeply loved by the locals. Because Lao Zhuang was blind, people called his bean sprouts the blind man's bean sprouts. However, the bean sprouts that were usually snatched up by nearby residents every day, today could not be sold. It turned out there was a problem with the bean sprouts.
这么黑呢？
Of course, bean sprouts that turned dark would not sell well, but the blind man Lao Zhuang could not see the condition of the bean sprouts. A warm-hearted fish seller, Lao Yan, came over and tried to find the reason together with Lao Zhuang.
厚，还有点黑头。
啊，这水不好。
是水问题，你水是不是得改进一下子？打工水井啊？
不到6米。
不行，加深。
Considering the cold weather, the fish seller Lao Yan wanted Lao Zhuang to go home and rest earlier, so he generously bought the remaining 6 bags of bean sprouts. Although selling fish did not make much money either, Lao Yan said, "Life is not easy for anyone. If one can help, one should help." After saying goodbye to Lao Yan, Lao Zhuang spent a long time before he finally reached home. His wife was also blind. After they got married, they had a daughter. Fortunately, the daughter's eyes had no problems. The couple relied on selling bean sprouts to earn some living expenses, working hard to raise their daughter. On this day during dinner, the daughter was criticized by her mother because she had lost 70 yuan of class fees.
钱丢
多少钱呢
70。
70，你咋没丢700呢？从来你也没丢过钱，怎么还丢钱了呢？
那我也不故意。
你不故意的，你交点小心，你爸他妈卖1天豆芽那么容易的？
拉倒吧，算了。
你就护孩子。
For this family, 70 yuan was not a small amount. The couple got up early and stayed up late to sprout beans. Before dawn, the wife had to weigh and bag the bean sprouts. Each bag weighed 0.5 kilograms and sold for only 1 yuan. The 70 yuan their daughter lost meant the parents needed to sell 70 bags to make it up, so the mother was so angry. Lao Zhuang did not overly blame his daughter. The couple rummaged through the house and found 70 yuan, wanting to quickly pay the class fee at school. Meanwhile, the matter of the daughter losing the class fee spread to her classmates. Everyone knew about Lao Zhuang's family situation, so the kind-hearted class monitor decided to organize a donation to help raise the class fee for their family.
咱们就一人凑点钱吧，然后补回来。虽然也没有多少钱，70块钱，咱们班同学一人就拿2块就够了。哎，没事。
Although Lao Zhuang was disabled, he still had his own pride. Step by step with his cane, he groped his way to the school. When he saw his daughter, he handed 70 yuan to her.
那我会把这钱给你吧，你还给人家啊。
不用，我们班同学给我瞅瞅了。
咱得还给大伙，咱不要你的钱。
Lao Zhuang said, although money is hard to earn, the poor cannot lose their dignity. After Lao Zhuang left, his daughter looked at her father's back, with countless emotions stirring in her heart, silently remembering the lesson just given. The daughter was already in her final year of high school, at the most critical stage before the college entrance exam. To better take care of her, Lao Zhuang rented a room near the school. Every day when the daughter went to school, she would lead her father along the small road in front of their house. When they reached the fork in the main road, the daughter would head to school, while Lao Zhuang would turn to the morning market to sell bean sprouts. Each time, the daughter would patiently remind her father to be careful.
哎，
拿着完了那个这边走最安全啊。
哎，好好学啊。
啊。
哎，
往那边点儿。
哎。
The journey for Lao Zhuang to the morning market alone was not easy. He needed to cross 3 roads and 1 bridge, with countless cars and people passing by. Fortunately, he had walked this road countless times. Now each time, he could smoothly reach the market 1,000 meters away. Recently, because the water quality at home was poor, his bean sprouts often had problems. To solve the water quality problem, the family's well needed to be dug 20 meters deeper. But selling bean sprouts did not make money, and the family truly had no savings. One day, when Lao Zhuang's childhood friend heard about this matter, he quickly came to help Lao Zhuang solve the urgent difficulty.
这么的，我帮你想想办法，咱们打个申请，怎么也得20来米啊？
没钱呢，经济上不行。
这你不用犯愁，我帮你想办法。
After talking, the childhood friend learned that deepening the well required 3,000 yuan. The friend readily promised to bring the money tomorrow. But in fact, the friend was not wealthy either. He had no stable job, always earning by doing odd jobs outside. The next day, Lao Zhuang waited the entire morning, but his friend never came. The couple grew anxious. In the afternoon, Lao Zhuang finally heard a knock at the door. It turned out his friend did not have enough money on hand, so he temporarily borrowed some from his daughter's home, and only then managed to gather 3,000 yuan to bring to Lao Zhuang. On the way back, the friend generously said that even if this money was never repaid, it did not matter. His words deeply moved the reporter.
我尽管不太富裕吧，帮他2个还算可以，那个3000、2000呗，他能够赚钱还更好，不还就拉倒，帮他。
Lao Zhuang was lucky. Not only his loyal childhood friend, but every person he encountered was kind. People say good people will be rewarded. Lao Zhuang did not expect that the 3,000 yuan for digging the well could be repaid so soon. When he found the well-digging team, the boss also had heard Lao Zhuang's story, and immediately said that they would not take a penny for this job.
因为他这种精神挺好的，你知道，一位盲人还自己为了自己啊想尽一切办法，生点豆芽啥的，还换点钱呢。这种精神我提倡我们，所以这口井嘛，我们就成本也都不算，直接给他打的，免费给他打。
Very soon, the well-digging team arrived at Lao Zhuang's home. In only half a day, they deepened the old well to 26 meters. When the clear water finally flowed from the pipe, the couple smiled happily. The wife quickly urged Lao Zhuang to repay his friend the money. But at this time, because of continuous hard work, the wife's high blood pressure flared up. The daughter hurriedly asked for a day off from school to take care of her sick mother. However, the daughter's leave from school puzzled Lao Zhuang. He did not want his daughter to delay her studies because of taking care of her mother, so he began to educate her.
咱家呀，跟别人家不一样啊，没有好心人帮助咱们，咱能过到今天。你不好好学习，能帮助谁呀？必须要好好学习。
After all, at this moment for the family, the daughter's studies were of utmost importance. The couple had worked hard their whole lives, and their only wish was for their daughter to have a good future, not to be like them, only knowing how to sell bean sprouts. When the wife's condition improved, Lao Zhuang took her out for a walk. When the couple grew tired, they sat by the river, often chatting about their daughter's future life. One day, the mung beans at home were running low. To collect the best beans, Lao Zhuang prepared to go to the nearby countryside. There had just been a snowfall. Although the ground was covered with snow, Lao Zhuang still walked firmly step by step. But this year's harvest was not good. After running through the villages, Lao Zhuang only collected half a bag of beans. Carrying this half bag of mung beans, he slowly walked on the way home, his back full of life's sorrow. A few days later, it was the daughter's birthday. They could not bear to buy her a birthday cake, so the wife carefully cooked her a bowl of longevity noodles. Although extremely simple, it was the best birthday gift the couple could offer.
哟，我妈给我做拌面了。来，再吃我妈做的面条。你俩的呢？
俺俩没有穿了。
Although their economic conditions were limited, the daughter had never complained about life. From childhood to adulthood, the parents gave her the best they could. The love she received while growing up was no different from what her classmates received from their parents. In this family of 3, warmth was always the theme. The story of Lao Zhuang's family was simple and ordinary, yet full of positive energy. The couple did not give up on themselves because of physical disability, but lived diligently, raising their daughter into success with each honest bean sprout. Later, a workplace took the initiative to contact Lao Zhuang, including his bean sprouts in the canteen procurement list, taking as much as he could provide. Lao Zhuang no longer needed to sell on the streets. After graduating from university, Lao Zhuang's daughter opened a chain blind massage store, helping more blind people find jobs.
Fortunately, every person Lao Zhuang and his wife encountered was an ordinary person, yet each chose to extend a helping hand at critical moments. The bold old man who paid, the warm-hearted fish seller, the classmates who donated money, the loyal childhood friend, and the workers who dug the well for free. They had no lofty status, nor abundant wealth, but with the most sincere kindness, they allowed a family on the verge of hardship to see hope again. Life may be difficult, but kindness will always light the way forward. It turns out there are still many good people in the world. If everyone can be full of kindness, tomorrow will surely be even better. What do you think? Have you also encountered someone who extended a helping hand when you were in your most difficult time? Welcome to share your story in the comments section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends so that more people can feel this warmth. See you next time.